I like Insta-TV.
I'm in my college dorm room and I like Instra-TV.
Yeah, I like Instra-TV.
I'm on campus and I like Instra-TV.
I like Instra-TV.
My dirty little secret was that I was addicted to pornography for years. Now, most of you who are on Facebook are using the internet. And it's kind of crazy because this thing has become a problem. You can't really be addicted to pornography. There's no way. But I'm going to tell you something. If day turns into night and you are still watching, you probably got a problem. And that was me. It affected everything. I didn't tell my wife.
Hey, what's up, world? How you doing? It's your boy Terry Crews. Here I am with Dirty Little Secret Part 3. I've been getting a lot of messages and well wishes from people out there, people who have been have various addictions, mine being pornography, and a lot of guys out there who want to find out what I did and how did I beat this in many ways. I just, the first thing that's really hit me with the whole thing about pornography addiction, and once I got into therapy and started learning about, guilt, shame, and the fact that shame tells you you are bad as opposed to something that you did was wrong, but shame says you are bad. And I found that there was no way out of that. Once you feel like you're bad and once you believe that you're bad, then all of a sudden every decision you make in your life kind of, goes by that. Well, another thing that I had to battle was a sense of entitlement. I had the biggest sense of entitlement ever. I felt the world owed me something. I felt like my wife owed me sex. I felt that everybody owed me. And when you have a sense of entitlement, it's extremely dangerous. A lot of you seen my fool, victim, king analogy, but the entitlement thing, it's in the land of victimhood. You know what I mean? You find ways to self-medicate, to act out with pornography when you feel like your needs are not being met, okay? And I'm just here to tell you that this entitlement thing is real, because what entitlement does, it gives you self-pity, and you feel sorry for yourself. And self-pity, I don't care, male, female, kid, whatever, self-pity feels good. It feels good. Oh, poor me. Oh, you know what? I never get the things I want. I never get the things I want to do. You never take care of me. And you know what? The thing is, it's always been your job to take care of yourself for your significant other. And your significant other needs to take care of themselves for you. It's funny because I heard the saying that, look, I will take care of me for you. Why don't you take care of you for me? But the problem with that is it always becomes the other person's job to take care of you. And when they don't do it, inevitably, no one can ever meet all the needs of another human being. It just can't happen. So inevitably, when you fail, it sets you up for this self-pity, for this whole thing of entitlement, and you get discouraged and you go and you use pornography and you feel justified and you say, well, I needed this because I'm not getting this from this, I'm not getting it from that. And let me tell you something, this sense of entitlement, and I'm just speaking for men, but it tends to be a very male pride-oriented thing, because I believed that I was more valuable than my wife as a human being because I was a man. And when you believe that you are more valuable than another person, you kind of feel like they owe you. And if they don't do what you tell them, then, you're not good enough. And I was wrong. In fact, the belief that I was more valuable than my wife actually made me half a man. Now, guys, you got to examine your beliefs. All the guys out there, the guys that are addicted to pornography, you have to examine what you believe about you in your relationships. And I got to break this down. Every man out there desires intimacy. It's funny because guys I kind of act like, man, I can be hard. You don't have to see me as who I am and the whole deal. I keep it cold. In fact, I'm ice cold. But every man truly desires to be intimate. Every time you look at pornography is a desire for intimacy. You are trying to fight your feelings of being alone by filling it with pornography in an attempt to feel like you are with someone and you know someone. But the problem is, pornography is an intimacy killer. It kills all intimacy. It's kind of like being on a raft in the ocean and you're dying of thirst. And all you're doing is looking at this ocean water and you start drinking ocean water, which is salt water, and it's going to kill you. What you need to do is paddle to some fresh water, find a way to get fresh water, but all around you is nothing but ocean water. And that stuff will kill you. That's what pornography did for me. It was killing me and it was killing my relationship. And the intimacy killer part of it was the fact that every time I watched it, I was walled off. It's like another brick that came between me and my wife. And the truth is, everything you need for intimacy is in your wife. Everything. And I'm just speaking for men. I'm speaking for men. And I'm actually just speaking for heterosexual men. Okay? Because everything I need was in Rebecca. But because I would run to pornography, it was actually making a bigger block. So I would go off. She'd say something and I would go off. I would, be angry because I'm feeling guilty about something I did earlier. You know what I mean? And so the guilt and shame thing came back on me and I'm mad at everybody. This is why guys that are angry and the whole thing, it really goes down to this sense of entitlement and the sense that you are better. And I'm here to tell you that although you are amazing, every person on earth is priceless. You are no better than any other person. And that's male, female. Okay? I've seen, and I can really speak from being a black man. I've been at rallies for equality. And, the men are like, hey, hey, bitch, go to the kitchen and get me a sandwich. And you're like, wait a minute, aren't we at the rally for equality? You know what I mean? And you see where, man, even at the rally for racial equality, we don't see that women are equal too. In churches, in organizations, in business, in Hollywood. It's really, really wild. And you see women as objects, as things that are less than, and things to be used. And I'm here to tell you, you have to change and examine what it is you believe if this behavior is going to change. It has to start there. It starts with belief, and then it moves, and it starts to permeate, and your actions begin to change because your actual beliefs change. But if you do not change your beliefs, it is impossible to change your actions. Impossible. That's funny because I've had people tell me, oh man, you can't get a body like Terry Crews without using steroids. But I've never used a steroid. Ever been on steroids. Never. I know that it's possible. But the fact is, there are people out there telling you, you can't live without sex. There's no way. You know what? She better give it to you. And you know what? The truth is, you can. And the truth is that sexual energy is something that you can harness like electricity. And you can use it in the right way at the right time, and it will bless you. But if you don't, if you let it go all over the place, you like get electrocuted. Your relationship will be electrocuted. And you'll be wondering why I'm in this spot and I was trying to go this way. That's me. I was trying to go one way and ended up in a whole nother spot and didn't know how I got there. I'm here to say let me see. I know there's a lot of people that are going through this and they're now beginning to share, but you have to be very, very careful. Create a plan. Create a plan how you're going to share with your wife, your girl, and don't blurt it out, because let me tell you, there's a lot of recovery that has to happen for you and her. My wife had to go to therapy too, to deal with a lot of these things and a lot of the psychological problems that come from it. So I'm going to stop here. It's been about 10 minutes, but I tell you, I love you guys, and I'm here again. Give me more of your questions, more of your, comments, the whole thing. And we're going to talk about this. We're going to keep talking about it, because the more you talk about it, the more we can beat it. We can beat it. You're going to win. You are going to win. I love you. I love you, Facebook. God bless you. I think this is a huge, powerful tool to make things better for lives everywhere. And Terry Crews is going to tell you the real. We're going to tell you the real. We're going to have fun. We're going to laugh, but we're going to talk serious. Not a problem. I got a good sense of humor, so it's okay. All right. Love you guys. God bless you. I'll see you on the next vid. Facebook mission.